Freiberger here, and you're about to watch the so-called lost episode of Roadkill. Let me tell you what this is all about. Several years ago, Finnegan and I went on Hot Rod Magazine's Power Tour event, and we had some of the Roadkill cars with us, and we shot a video. That video was supposed to be an episode for Hot Rod, but it ended up never airing, and so it's been sitting around for a couple years. Now, the production quality is a little bit different than Roadkill, and the storytelling is also, but the show is roadkilly enough with Roadkill cars and some really funny stuff that we thought that you would enjoy seeing it here on Motor Trend On Demand. For this adventure, we're going to run Hot Rod's Power Tour 2015. Power Tour has been going on for 21 years, and it's the world's largest road trip. It involves hot rods driving 7 cities in 7 days, 1,500 plus miles, and the amazing thing is there's literally thousands of cars on the road and tens of thousands of people at every stop. We're going to kick off Power Tour in our MSD Atomic van. This is a 1973 Chevy short bed that's been stuffed with a 630 horsepower Lingenfelter crate engine. It's a 427 cubic inch LS7. The van has never really been much more than around the block a couple times, and so we're going to prove its merit right here on Power Tour, kicking it off with a thrash test on the autocross. So we're headed to the autocross. We're supposed to Rochambeau for it right now while we're driving.
I want to drive.
You want to drive?
You want to? Whoa. What is that?
It's a Ultima GTR. It's a kit car.
That's pretty
It's a wicked kit car.
Yeah. All right. Wow. I want to drive, and I know you want to drive, so let's just Rochambeau for this.
No, I'm going to go ahead and let you drive.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at this. Power Tour is huge. I heard this is officially the single biggest day of Power Tour of all time, and this is the 21st time we've done this.
Imagine the number of lawn chairs you could pull up, sit down in, and have a beer with a stranger.
Yep.
Can we set that record today?
Punishing that thing. Oh! You haven't hit a cone yet? This isn't bad. And stop. They love you.
Oh, awesome.
Now we got to trade.
Okay. Chinese fire drill.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's a machine. Okay, you can't just take off. You have to smoky burnout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need to be at the same disadvantage I was.
Is it a rule?
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah. I don't know what that was, but it's broken now.
What was it? That's because of my burnout.
I don't know what you're talking about. I win.
Oh, that was good entertainment.
Smell gas.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good.
That was the best day at work ever.
I hope whatever slammed across did not dent the van.
That might have been the battery.
Oh, it probably was. Oh, it is, dude. There's no battery here.
This is the safest thing to go autocrossing with on the dashboard. That's a razor blade. Oh,
Okay,
boy.
that was the battery.
It was?
Yeah.
What should we do now?
All right, we've accomplished step 1 of Power Tour, thrashing on the autocross.
Tell them who won.
What?
Tell them who won.
I did. Bigger burnout.
No. What did the clock say?
It said bigger burnout.
83 seconds.
Yeah, that's because I had 50 seconds of
30
burnout.
seconds.
I win. That 50 seconds is
Rules
burnout.
are weird.
It is. Win or lose, we don't really care. We're here for our entertainment and yours, which meant we took the van out for another thrash session in front of the big crowd. There we go! Okay, you won that burnout. Oh! Wow, nice. Good burn. Oh, nice one. Oh, that had to have been 2 wheels. Oh, that was brilliant.
Might have been a little aggressive with the throttle.
Might have been.
Maybe. Well, it's not an episode of Roadkill, but it feels like one because we just went autocrossing with the van and broke it. The gas tank is moving, the filler neck's moving, they came apart, threw gas all over the place, and that's the reason I spun out, not because I suck at driving. Tape it, please. I'll fix this.
The van was not intended for this type of performance, and it probably needs subframe connectors or something, because I don't know if you're aware, these are a unibody. There's no actual frame in this thing, and it is just a flexi flyer, as we saw on 3 wheels over there in that corner. And so we're gaff taping it together right now. You know what gaff tape is? It's like 200-mile-an-hour tape, but it goes 250.
See, the key is to first lay down a layer around the dirt that may or may not be working, but then to go back over the tape with a layer that will work. Power Tour is a lot like Roadkill. It's a bunch of people driving cars that look really cool but might not be, correct or roadworthy. And they don't care. They're on vacation, so they're going to have a good time, and we're going to have a good time, and we'll fix this and soldier on.
After the autocross, we just spent a bunch of time hanging out with fans, and the next day we hit the road in the van and started to take in what Power Tour is really all about, which is seeing thousands of cars everywhere you look in traffic, at every gas station, at every restaurant, and in some days they even have planned lunch stops, and this one is at Heights Hot Rod and Muscle Car Parts.
Dave's drawn an eclectic mix of cars here. We've got nostalgia pro stock tribute cars sitting here, like Grumpy's toy, 59 Impala. Looks like it's on bags. It's really low. I don't know. There's a bunch of cool people here, a bunch of cool cars.
And so it becomes like a mini cruise in the middle of the day. It's awesome. Once we rolled out of Heights, it was once again the scene of just a whole bunch of hot rods out on the road, and a reminder of another one of the key things that people always love about Power Tour, which is complete strangers helping each other. And to get in on the action, we stopped out and assisted with an emergency bumper cover repair. It turns out that this guy had hit somebody's spare tire on the freeway with his Astro van, but have no fear, Finnegan is here, not with gaff tape, not with duct tape. He took it one step better with the steel-belted Roadkill stickers.
I've done a few things, but nothing as beautiful as that, ever.
The thing I like about it is that people won't even know anything happened.
Look at it. It's not going to fall off now.
So with that kid's disaster averted by your heroes at Roadkill, we hopped in our van and hit the road once again, and when we arrived at the next stop, fans were everywhere. Already this van is known all over the internet and people are digging it, which means it was perfect timing for us to break it.
Well, this is a car that we've had towed from stop to stop because we didn't plan to drive it. But we got tire problems with the van, and now we're going to try and fix a trans leak in this so that this can become our new ride for tomorrow.
We got a safety tire. This is known as a jack stand in Roadkill world. It's a little low.
I could go really high and you can put it under the front tire if you want.
Okay, let's do that.
Tech tip, don't do that.
Well, The good news is that it's not the front seal because it's dry in the bell housing. It doesn't appear to be the dipstick tube. It's only wet on one front corner of the pan. We're hoping maybe it was just overfilled, but I'm gonna see if I can cinch some bolts for the gasket, wipe it off, and then we're gonna check the fluid, see where we're at. Well, we didn't do this on purpose, but this does illustrate another really great thing about Power Tour, which is that people always help each other. People always make new friends simply by stopping at the side of the road to fix somebody else being broken. And in this case, we got some fans who loaned us the tools in order for me to be doing what I'm doing right now, because this will shock you, but we came pretty ill-equipped. It's well executed. Look at the color of this fluid. Ever seen that?
Yeah.
Deck 6?
Looks like motor oil.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it leaks less. This is what happens when Roadkill goes to Power Tours. Take all the rules, ignore them, suffer, laugh, move on.
I've never seen so many people watching transmission fluid get checked. Good to go. There's just enough room in it left for some stop leaks. With the van loaded up on the pilot truck on its way to go get new tires, we hit the road in the Jaguar. This car is our 1973 Jag XJ12 that is stuffed with a 383 small block with a Wyand 671 supercharger. It's the perfect car for cruising the back roads, in the lap of luxury with nearly 600 horsepower, which is exactly what you need when you're seeing the small roads and the Americana that Power Tour has to offer. One of the coolest things is when we hit these small towns and all of the hot rods are packed up on the little streets, and especially through those great old main streets of small town America. We always try and find the little roads so that we can see all the historic towns along the way. What's really cool is there's usually locals who will come out and just pack the side of the roads to see all the cars go by. This is really the only way to see every car of Power Tour, is to just stand in one spot.
Right, for guys like me who didn't grow up with these cars in our high school parking lots, all these small towns are awesome because not only do we get to hang out, meet the locals who have badass cars, but it's a rolling parade of machines that I've never driven in my life.
It's traffic jam city, but every car as far as the eye can see is a hot rod.
I would drive around with a mullet and a wedding dress just chilling out in that thing. No chick.
So after watching a whole bunch of the cars go by, we decided to hop back in the car, and of course, Roadkill struck. We left our inverter on and killed the battery while we were taking photos and videos. So now we're gonna beg help from Power Tour guys. Rolling through. All right then.
Is this now the international sign for drive like an idiot?
Oh yeah, anybody will stop and help you, no problem.
Ooh, maybe if I laid across the road like a spike strip.
Spike strip.
Stop somebody. Trying that.
Yep.
Can somebody help me with...
That's amazing.
Wait, maybe I didn't throw it out far enough. Can I have some help, please? Yes!
Thank you. Once we got the Jaguar running, we made our way to Gateway Motorsports Park, where there was going to be the Holly Continental Tire Burnout Competition, and Finnegan kicked it off in his Mopar Hemi-powered Blasphemy 55 Chevy Gasser. competition has no point whatsoever, which is what makes it perfect. It's all about parking your rear tires on the steel plate and lighting them on fire to make the most smoke and violence you possibly can to get the biggest cheer out of the crowd. We missed the burnout competition with the van, but that didn't mean we couldn't make our own tire smoke on the way out of Gateway and into the next drag strip at Memphis. We made it to the second drag strip stop at Power Tour 2015. We're at Memphis International Raceway. This is where it's all begun with Hot Rod. Fastest street car racing started right here, and we're going to celebrate that with a good pass with the Atomic Band.
It's unbelievably hot in here. It's about 90 degrees out, 96% humidity. Not the best conditions to try to go fast. All right. Stock suspension, 600 plus horsepower LS. Let's see what happens. Now we're going. The drive's straight. Whoa, slowing down's a little sketchy. I will say this, we just drove this 300 miles, pulled right into the park and got in line to race it, so it's not like she's cooled off at all. We have beaten this engine combo like it owes us money.
What'd you do?
I didn't break anything, so I did great.
Win!
Yes! Then it wouldn't be Power Tour without a little non-competitive drag racing, so I don't know who was in the other lane, but they lost.
It doesn't matter. So, I think the van could be quicker.
Yeah, I could use some nitrous, maybe a little gear.
I think it could use not 100 degrees of weather.
Yeah, that would help. But I gotta be honest, it's fun as hell to drive because I swear to God, when it feels like it comes on the pipe or the cam or whatever you want to call it, it rips, and then it's like, if I just had a little more gear, maybe a little tickle of nitrous, or God forbid, real air.
So 1352, 103.
Yeah. My personal goal was break 100.
I told Copeland, and he's like, well, considering that you Yahoos ruined all the power of that exhaust system, and it's 143 degrees under the hood, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but look at how much style we got here.
I know.
We've got a door that won't open all the way because of the tires, which consequently don't hook up, and we have hater pipes. No fat chicks allowed in the van. Free candy, though.
As if it wasn't hot enough at Memphis, we decided to change the atmosphere with a competition to see if we could have the world's largest number of cars all doing a burnout at the same time. World's largest burnout coming up. Yes! We did this at Power Tour a couple years ago, and the Aussies took the record back from us. So we're lining up cars here to get the most cars spinning the tires at the same time ever.
Sorry, Australia. You're losing.
Cannot see a thing.
100 cars doing burnouts. Oh my God. Call the doctor, I'm a smoker now.
Wow, this is gnarly. I had to stop because this thing's hot. I cannot see anything.
This is seconds. Doesn't look like anyone wants to stop.
He's gonna blow those tires. Check it. It's on fire.
Alright, I'm gonna kill it, alright? It got so hot, it melted the plug wire boot in half. It's not even connected to the spark plug.
Here, push it back because the rubber's on fire.
The drag wire is so badass, it did this on 7 cylinders. The spark plug boot is burnt completely in half. It's not even connected to the spark plug anymore.
The rubber's on fire behind the car, so let's push it back. I made fire and tire smoke and ruined 1 cylinder of the motor. That was fantastic.
Dude, there's rubber on the roof. Look at this tire.
Okay, guess we're buying new tires again. Look at that. How did that not pop? Look at it.
I'm that good. There's rubber on the roof, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. After that massive burnout, it was time to cool it off with one of the neatest events that we have at Power Tour, which is the Comp Cams Cruise on Beale Street in downtown Memphis. It's all about hot rods, neon lights, food, drinks, and mostly about just hanging out with your new family on the world's biggest road trip. That's what happens on Power Tour. You always have new friends who you've never met before, and you connect with old friends. Find out what they've done to their cars, learn all about their horsepower, and best of all, hit the road together to see America and take in everything that Power Tour has to offer. We do it every June, and next year, you need to be out there seeing it through your windshield instead of on a screen. Because Power Tour is really the best way to see everything that Hot Rodding America has to offer.
Hell yeah!
That's kind of weak. They make other gears for that.
I know. I didn't want to rear end that guy. Hey! They finally got it running. I'm gonna go 100 this time!